3,
2, 1, on.
Yeah. Cheers! We're live.
Hey, cheers.
Oh, that didn't cling.
Yeah, mine doesn't cling. It's all good.
All right, we are live here with Tabletop Tuesday at Stefano's on a very rainy Tuesday here in Southern California.
Yeah, it's awesome.
I'm John, your Chief Gaming Officer. Oh, it's really coming down. Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm John, your Chief Gaming Officer. About every other Tuesday, we're live somewhere playing games and having a good time. Tonight, we are unboxing Rise of Tribes from Breaking Games, and finishing out the segment tonight, our party game will be Privacy from USAopoly. And who's with us tonight?
I'm Frankie with One Up Turn.
And I'm Jeremy from D20 Adventure Realm.
And producing the show right now is Tim and Matt. They're off to the side. They'll be here for our party game segment, so we're going to need 2 more players for the Privacy game. Let's start it off. Last episode we didn't do Kickstarter confessions.
Yeah, well, why not?
I
brought we did the list of my...
Yeah, we did top 3. That took a lot of time.
Yeah,
so tonight...
Does
anyone have anything to admit? Does anyone have anything to admit? Yeah, you don't have to admit anything. We can just pass.
So, did you have anything right now? Or
I was going to say, right now, if you didn't originally back it, though, is Black Rose Wars, which is back...
Oh, what?
Describe.
I know. I know. I sold them on it. But yeah, it described. Sure, it's basically the head mage or wizard of this world is now gone, deceased, whatever, and you are a mage, sort of amongst many, trying to seize the sort of throne, right? And you are unlocking magical spells and doing all kinds of things to make that happen. And first of all, the miniatures are great, right? I'm always looking out for those miniatures. And so that's that's a late backer available, and you can do that now. I think for the next 30 days, maybe even longer, maybe 40 or 50 days.
I'm not sure.
So that's really exciting, and I'm getting on that pretty soon.
I'm thinking about it because they in the stretch goals, I think it was the stretch goals, they unlocked the solitaire version of it.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh cool, I didn't see that.
I think so. And that's always what I probably said it multiple times on the show is normally when I'm at home, I'm the only one playing the game. So if a game of that depth and breadth comes with a solitaire mode, I really love it because it's challenging for me, and I like that type of play. So
cool.
Yeah, I haven't backed it yet, but it's. I feel like I have to just to get some of those Kickstarter exclusives because I know that I'm going to want to play in the future. Yeah,
there's the core box set, which comes with, I think, some of the stretch goals.
Yeah.
And then there's, if you want all of the stretch goals, there's an extra package you got to buy. Mm-hmm. So that's kind of where they get you. And admittingly, I was in on it. Originally, had to make some adjustments, so I wasn't able to follow through with the campaign. I don't know why, because that one was a no-brainer for me. Mm-hmm. But that it is what it is. But then I did get got in the mail was Nemesis from Awakened Realms, which has become it
seems to be a trend
lately
on the show.
So Awakened Realms went on Kickstarter after Lords of Hellas, before Tainted Grail. So that I just got in the mail, and that you are. I mean, we're looking at an Aliens type concept where you're on a ship, you play one of the many roles on the ship: captain, medic, engineer, etc. And you're trying. It's kind of like a survival game, so you're trying to make it through the game, wherein there is a campaign also without dying. And so that's I'm really looking forward to playing that.
I mean, so within that box.
Oh yeah, there was. I haven't shown you yet.
They had a sneak preview.
Okay. Oh yeah, you showed me.
Tainted Grail, and I'm 10 times more excited than I was just looking through that, the artwork and the.
He was just geeking out on the coin that was inside.
Yeah, it's pretty cool that they included that.
Yeah, they wrecked our pocketbooks.
Yeah,
they did. I'm not.
Yeah, they're earning it. I mean, it's
they
not
really
they're putting out something on the low end of stuff. They're
totally.
definitely earning it.
So Frankie's got anything? It's got some stuff. Jeremy got anything?
Black Rose.
Black Rose.
It's really good. Again, I haven't backed it, but I got a little bit more time. It probably will happen. But the other thing that I've been looking at is it's something to support my D&D addiction. It's by Nord Games. They've got a few days left, about 1 week, I think. And it's a trap edition. So it's a book of treacherous traps with 250 pre-built traps plus like a trap generator. So you don't have to go off of the cards or the book. You can actually draw a bunch of cards and they'll come up with like unique different options and stuff.
And that is for D&D 5th edition?
It's specifically for 5th edition, though I'm sure you could import it into a Pathfinder, Warhammer, FRP, or anything like that game with minor modifications.
Really cool.
They're kind of like they're a third-party publisher, so they're not official D&D Wizards of the Coast stuff, but I've backed a couple from them previously. Their settlement design book, which I'm really excited about getting, hopefully in like May. And then I think I'm going to back the traps, because I found that as I'm building larger and larger dungeons, and I want to start including traps, I haven't really been a big fan of them in the past, but I want to start including them. I don't have enough time to come up with this stuff on my own. So I'd much rather pay somebody else that's more creative than me to do so, and then I can kind of plug and play as needed. That's what I really like about it.
Are there some really like elaborate traps in there?
Yeah.
Because I mean, in my head, I'm like, you stepped on the thing, the tile,
Yeah.
and then boom, the spikes come down and you're dead. But there's other things that are way more advanced than that, right?
I think my favorite, and this is one from Grimtooth's Traps, which is a really big compendium of traps that is pretty readily available now. But it's basically a door that when you break it down, it is connected to a wire that drops either a battering ram or a large javelin from in the ceiling behind the player. So you kick down the door, it releases the wire, and then it drops something at an angle that spears you from the back because you couldn't be bothered to just open the door, or pick the lock. You have the barbarian or the fighter that's just like, let me in there, and kicks it down and it triggers the trap.
So I have to stop you for a sec. All right, first off, we got a bunch of viewers. We got Darren Groves, Michelle and Jean, Corin's on, and Corin and Jeremy. Well, they put, when will there be a tabletop takeover Taco Tuesday Topcast?
Ooh.
Oh,
Taco Tuesday.
That's pretty good.
A Taco Tuesday.
And then
Taco
Jean and Michelle say hi to me, so not to you.
Then why are you telling us? I don't
Since we got some viewers, I want to let everyone know we're doing the scoreboard now.
Yes,
so if you share this live stream within the first 24 hours, so if you're on now, share it. Now hit that little share button, share it to your page. You're going to get 25 experience points for sharing this video.
Great idea, by the way.
Oh, no, sorry,
just
10.
say, great idea.
Great idea. Sorry, just 25 points if you show up to the event, 10 points if you share EX, and 5 if you comment on the stream. So if you're watching right now, just hello, and we'll say hi to you. So
Get them points.
So sorry to interrupt you. We just had a bunch of people.
Okay.
We got 6 people on now. So
so I mean, we've been trying to do the Taco Tuesday thing at Anaheim Brewery. Unfortunately, their taco truck has bailed on them a couple times when we've been there, which is unfortunate. And tonight, it was a little rainy, so
we decided to go indoors.
Excuse me. Yeah, hopefully
with our friend. With our friend.
Hopefully this spring, though, we'll be able to pull something like that together. That'd be a delightful combo.
Oh, Michael Levitt says Grimtooth's Trap, and then left a link. I'm not sure what that means.
Oh, you got it. Awesome. Thank you.
Oh,
yeah,
nice.
I appreciate that. Yeah, it's
perfect.
It's one of the more famous trap books that you can get. It's not an official publication, but
well, thank you, Michael.
Yeah,
thank you.
So thanks, appreciate
the one
putting that up there.
The one on Kickstarter is official or is not?
It is not.
And then the one that you mentioned also, is there an official traps book?
Yeah, so there are traps that are listed in the Dungeon Master Guide,
okay.
And then I believe through I don't know all of the books that were in 3rd edition and 4th edition. I'm sure that there were some. Like specifically for dungeon delving, I know that there was, with I think 4th edition, there were several Dungeon Master guides, so would expand upon that. So there are official traps that are in the game, but for me personally, I like having third-party stuff because newer players, it doesn't matter to them, but players that are more experienced, it's fun to throw something new.
Yeah.
And
what is the curveball that keeps
exactly.
it interesting for sure.
To pull something that's not, especially with monsters, like I have a couple third-party books with a lot of monsters in them, and they might have unique attacks or abilities and things that if you're familiar with the monster manual, so let's say you're a dungeon master, but you're playing at my table, I might throw something at you that you haven't seen before, that you're not as familiar with. So,
are there any traps that maybe could be described as, sort of using the phrase like long con? Like, is there something that maybe sets up in the beginning that would trap in the end, or is it all kind of like instant action?
I mean,
because that seems a lot. Like,
I'm
already like brainstorming.
Right.
You're like,
I mean, what you're talking
like,
about
a little bit more. This is totally an off.
Is the creativity of the dungeon master, right? So let's say in that
I'm into it. I'm already thinking
in that type of vein. Let's say that you enter a room and the beginning of the trap is a small little vial of glass that breaks and causes sand to very slowly leak out of it over the course of, who knows, set the time limit for an hour, a day, 2 days, whatever you want. And then what that will do is maybe shift a weight that will affect something further on down the dungeon.
Love it.
Perhaps close a door behind the adventurer so they can't escape. You know, like I mean,
and so you've worked some of these trap mechanics into
I've
the
worked
campaign.
A few, yeah.
Fantastic. I think that's great.
One of the things that I did was a door that had a timer on it. So the players figured out what the timer was, but it was related to 2 sets of doors. So they had to figure out like the timing of open one and the other one.
Almost like a puzzle mechanic.
Puzzle. Yeah,
exactly.
An escape room.
That's cool. That's really cool.
You know, there's a lot of different things you can do to that, and once you have like a list of traps that you like, there's no stopping how many you can combine to create, you know, the desired effect.
I'm totally into that.
Sorry, we went on like a huge
No, hey,
I have some Kickstarter stuff too, and I have some Kickstarter.
Sorry,
guys, but I just have a couple shout outs. Nothing big. It was Kickstarted earlier last year. It was Tiny Ninjas. That's coming in the mail. We'll be doing a actual stream with that. It's a 2-player battle game, and it's the board's no bigger than the privacy box. So that's coming. And then I just made some friends. I think it's called Head Chef. Don't quote me on it, but it's going into Kickstarter in the next day or so.
Head Chef sounds right.
Yep. We have that, and in 2 weeks, we're going to come back here, and we're going to have IDW games with Spencer Reeve and the new Ninja Turtle game, which is already funded over.
Yeah, they funded.
I think it's already happened real fast.
Really?
Yeah. There's so much content, a ton of minis. So,
wow.
do you want to give them the shouts out?
Like minis.
So it is Head Chef.
Is it Head Chef?
By C-Star Games.
C-Star Games Head Chef. So they're sending me that, so we'll get that. I don't know what date we'll be showing that.
That's a party game.
I don't know. I think it's a build a recipe, and then I think it's a set collection.
Yeah.
So I'm excited, and we have a chef on our team, so he'll be really excited. So let's get into it.
2, actually.
Yeah, thanks.
2? Oh, we do have 2 chefs.
This guy Matt, yeah.
Oh,
it's a head-to-head chef.
Oh. Ooh.
I'll just.
Anyway, we're not gonna save it for the party game, boys. All right, let's get to it. We're going to do Rise of Tribes. We're going to unbox it. We already got the game board with some meeples. Us three played it actually earlier.
Yeah, who won that game, guys, by the way?
This guy right here. He did. Yeah.
No
I
trophy
don't
for that.
I know. I don't get on the leaderboard for that, which is
we want to say
lame,
a huge
whatever.
thank you to Peter at Breaking Games. We really appreciate you supporting the show and giving us one of these copies of the game so we can.
And let us at your studio about 10 days ago. We got that massive film on Unfiltered Gamer. That was so much fun.
Yeah.
So we really appreciate that, and we had a lot of fun with the game.
Very fun game. Really enjoyed it. I got the mammoth, which put me 3 points. Boom, right. You know, very quick.
So, Rise of Games, Breaking Games. It's the creator is Brad Brooks. It is a area control resource kind of gathering game. The object of the game is to get to 15 points. It's 2 to 4 players, 30 to 60 minutes, ages 10 plus. It was on Kickstarter in 2017, released this year. It funded for almost 400. Yeah, 2017 Kickstarter. Yeah, about $400,000. It came out this year after they funded. You have your.
It came out in 2019.
Oh, sorry, 2018.
That's what
I'm so sorry. I forget it's 2019. It came out in 2018. Thank you, Jeremy.
Yep.
Yeah, so we have this game. You have 2 moves per turn, and out of 4 options, you can grow, move, gather, or lead. Frankie's got that board. Comes with a bunch of different dice. It's only got 2 symbols. We got moon,
sun, moon, and blank. So growing, you're putting more of your tribeswomen on tribespeople, your tribes meeples. On the board and controlling different areas, or you can use them for combat, which I kind of like in a game like this. You can move with them, so depending on what you're rolling, you can move them from tile to tile. By gathering, you can gather resources from the different resources. So there's forests, mountains and rivers, ponds. What are they called?
Lakes.
Lakes. I was going to get there, right? So you have 3 different resources. You have fish from the lakes, which are food, rock from the mountains for building, and then timber logs from the forest for building as well.
Peter's team did a great job. I even you might not be able to see them on the camera, but even the meeples are every single one, or the 4 different colors. They're holding a different type of tool or weapon.
Are they?
So the blue,
I did
the blue
not
is carrying
notice
a bow. The red is a spear. This one's kind of like a hatchet or a mallet.
And the yellows yellow's having like a basket in his hand. So you get 4 colors because it plays up to 4 players.
Yep.
Let's see.
It's pretty cool. And then the lead.
Oh, you have the character cards.
Yeah. The final thing, which is lead, and which I think that's where I failed.
That's a
winning,
key component right there.
Was that the lead gives you unique victory point challenges. So it allows you to draw cards and access those, and then as you can pay resources or certain area control challenges that you get will give you those victory points, and you can add them up a lot faster, it seemed like anyway, than gathering resources or building your villages. So I was like really committed to building the villages and fighting, which probably wasn't a great idea. Frankie beat us because he had, and you actually.
I think
were
if
doing
you
pretty
had
well
one
too
more
with
turn,
the
you would
lead.
have had a chance to win.
Yeah.
If Frankie didn't win on his turn, I think you would have had really a chance.
But it was the lead cards that really put him over the top.
Well, that was what it was. It was that I drew the cards.
Yeah.
And then was able to immediately within that same turn
Yeah.
accomplish the task that I needed to and get the points.
Yeah.
I liked that the game. It was easy to learn.
Oh yeah.
Very easy to learn. Picked it up quick. Learn on the go. Even with all the Kickstarter stuff.
Oh, we haven't showed it yet. I have it right here.
Which we didn't play with. You could potentially just throw that in the mix, even on the first time playing, without too much trouble. Or at least that's what I could gather from it.
Yeah.
And still really enjoy yourself. I mean, how long did it take us to play?
Probably about 45
40
minutes, but if we all knew how to play, I think it would only take about 30.
Sure.
Yeah.
So, I mean, playing a full game with 3 people and learning the game, 45 minutes, that's really reasonable to me.
Yeah.
If you want to be a little bit more involved, something a little more deeper than Catan, this is definitely a way to go. The production of the game is amazing.
I know.
This is just the standard.
Like
I didn't even
production.
bring up the event
Tiles.
cards that.
Oh yeah.
They're more like tiles.
Yeah. They are
They're
tiles.
thick,
Yeah. That also offer up like unique challenges or abilities. Like I think I got one that allowed me to travel through lakes for free.
Yeah.
It was like I had to pay wood. I think it was like build a canoe, and it allowed me to travel over. It never came into play because I didn't travel over any lakes. But
yeah, you can get extra resources. Volcanoes can come out. Saber-tooth tigers.
The mammoth that
I
gave
got
you
the
those
mammoth.
3 points.
Yeah.
It's definitely they're definitely a plot twist or an event to the game. I really like this game. I think they did a fantastic job. The box opponents, everything has its own little cubby. Even if you flip the box upside down, nothing's going to come apart. And I'll let Frankie open. If you kickstarted this, so this is just the base game, and then the Kickstarter comes with the stretch goals comes with its own box, and they turn anything else that's paper, like the tokens and villages, into wooden tokens. So we figured this out. It was a volcano.
That's
it took us a little while.
Yeah.
And then
Got you know what? Let's do the mammoth.
The mammoth.
The mammoth, yeah. Great looking mini here, or meeple.
yeah, it's gonna come apart. It's okay.
Yeah. Right there.
It's pretty cool.
Got the saber-tooth tiger.
Yeah. Oh, that's good. Yeah.
I'm really excited to see what Breaking Games comes out with. Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah.
Just we can put it aside.
Or Jerry fix it.
Yeah.
But I'm really excited what Breaking Games is going to come out with. I mean, we've played Rise of Tribes now, loved it. We played Expansity, loved it, and then they have all their party games too, which we like to play as well. So,
and we've heard they're coming out with a lot more games.
oh, and then
this year.
on the stream, me and Jeremy got to play We're Doomed.
Oh,
Shout out Peter Vaughn and We're Doomed. That
Yeah.
game is.
so that they're going on Kickstarter.
It's
with that, I'm assuming, right?
exactly a 15-minute game.
I just got to pull it out.
Yeah.
So,
I gotta
We're
remember
Doom
to
is
start
an exactly 15-minute game to build a rocket ship and get off before the world explodes, and you have a big 15-minute sand timer. We got to play it, watch it on the Unfiltered Gamer stream. It's fantastic. Can't wait for that game to come out.
Yeah.
15 minutes?
Yeah.
It's exactly 15 minutes.
It's a 15-minute timer.
If you don't build the rocket ship and make enough seats, then you don't make it.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Are you like shouting out parts to each other?
Yes.
And stuff like that? Yeah.
Exactly.
It's
What
insane.
game, there's a game that's like that.
It's a little stressful, but it's really fun.
All right, I gotta say some highs. So we got Craig Sawyer said hi twice. Hi, Craig. And your wife's on.
Oh, what up?
So Frankie's Ann. We say hi. He's giving you a wink.
What up?
So yeah, that's what's going on. Jeremy, it's okay. Just put it on the chair. So if I had a few extra minutes, I'd put this stuff away completely just to show you how nice and compact it is. I mean, we could keep talking. I can try, but everything, like I said, has its own cubby. I don't know if I'm supposed to give this. I don't know if I'm supposed to give this back to Peter. Peter, if you're watching, can you let me know if I'm supposed to give this back to you? Because I really don't know, but you know. So the meeples have its own tray, and so let's just put this aside so we can move on. So, any other comments? Yes.
I think
It's definitely a must buy for me. Or
yeah,
I own
and
it now,
I
so.
did like how this is a game that I could teach a lot of my friends that don't play games how to play fairly easily and get them into it, and get them involved into like a really it's a fun strategy game, I guess. And then, I mean, we all play a lot of strategy games, and it was engaging for us as well.
Yeah.
Like even though it kind of seems like a smaller game,
You think there's a lot of different
strategy,
different strategies we could have gone with.
Yeah.
You could segue this game into something more complex, too.
pretty
And I
easily.
think, you know, for those people specifically, you know, and that would just help grow interest in games. I mean, ultimately, that's what we're trying to do, right?
So it's a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it.
You want to hand me those cards? And you know what we need? We need a couple more players. Do we have a chair over empty chair? No, we got to drag one. Careful with the drag. We don't get too much on the mic. So we come over here. Matt's going to come over there.
Are we playing privacy now?
We're going to play privacy. So a few of us have already played. I think Tim's the only one that hasn't played.
I love this game. I am horrible at it.
Because you keep on saying
I know,
the
'cause I
answer
just-
out loud. You can't do that.
I can't hold myself. Like, yes, no.
So recap
No
of
problem.
party
on
game
to the
standings. I was last 2 weeks ago's champ. So that was me.
Really easy game.
So that's me.
You only get points for
Tyler's
one
got
comment,
2.
by the
Matt
way.
Chavez has got 2. Matt Gray's got 2. Jeremy's got 1. Frankie and Tim both have 0, but they'll catch up. They'll catch up.
it out.
I'm not
Pretty
worried.
new.
You know, it happens.
Yeah.
Tonight might be
Angels.
their go. So tonight we
Look
are
at how
playing.
Oh my
Oh,
god,
man.
that would drive me nuts.
Just let it go, dude.
This
Let it go.
You don't understand. This is therapeutic to me.
I want to play more privacy. I want to play more
love
privacy.
That it just
Oh,
goes
give me
in
those.
here so
Give me the
nice.
player cards.
Yeah, here you go. I'll pass these down.
Yeah.
Here you go.
I like that it gets
All right.
put away nicely.
Yeah.
It's and it's not necessarily the process.
All right.
It's just
You're
How
gonna
long
laugh.
is it?
You're gonna
Matt.
laugh when we open up that reckoner.
Just lay it flat.
I'm not. I know what to expect.
Lay it flat.
I love it.
I get a little-
I'm asking you to put away the games from now on.
I got
All right,
a little
guys.
OCD. With
Here we
all
go.
this stuff.
No, I dig it.
I kind of already unboxed it, but this game comes with question cards. It's going to come with dials. Let's see. I'll throw these dials out here. Pick a color.
These dials are fantastic. You good with
Pick a
red?
color.
Yeah.
What color you want?
Orangey red.
Tim wants blue. I'll take yellow. Or you want yellow?
Actually, can I get gray?
Yeah.
Ah.
Oh, yeah.
You may.
So these dials go 0 to 10. Comes also with a
Wait.
little box that opens
What
and
do you look
closes.
Which
Are you
one
going
do
to
I
choose
have?
one?
I had purple.
Doesn't-
Purple.
doesn't matter.
Okay.
It does matter.
We have a scoreboard. Who wants to keep score? We're actually
I'll
going to
do
keep
it.
score. Here we go.
Oh,
And look, it hangs on your door.
I love
But-
the game.
I-
I
yeah,
love it.
it's pretty cool.
I love it.
So what colors do we need?
Nice little touch they got here.
Gray,
Yellow,
orange.
I am
Gray,
purple.
orange, purple, yellow,
blue. Is that all of them?
Yeah.
So we're playing with 5 players. The object of this goal is we're going to score 21 points. We'll try to play up to 21. One of us is going to ask a question. It's
Should
going to
go
be
pretty fast.
It's going to be clean. We're keeping this PG-13 ish.
So
So
that one
we're definitely
word?
we are not going to be reading any disgusting cards off.
Yeah.
Right.
So-
So this is an adult party game.
This is definitely an adult.
we did read some off that were definitely adult themed. Is there additionally a not safe for work, which this isn't already? But I mean, is there?
I mean, I didn't go over it. This is 5 to 12 players, 45 minutes. It's retails for $24.99. It's from USAopoly, ages 16 plus. And
This
it's true to.
Yeah.
this one needs to be in
I mean,
everybody's like.
well,
covered.
it says 18 plus on the side, so.
Oh, it says 16
yeah.
online. I'm
and
sorry.
there's a really big exclamation point hazard sign with adult party game next to it. So
Okay.
yeah.
So Matt's moving our camera real quick.
I might be taking this one home.
All right.
I really.
This one's fine. I paid for this one.
So,
you paid for
I
it?
paid for this one.
So we want to make sure that everybody has plenty of the no and yes tiles, because the whole point of this game
There's a yes
is
and
that
a no, and the backs of them are the same color.
we want to make sure that we don't actually know who was saying yes and no, just that somebody was.
Here you go. Here's some cards. Jeremy, you guys can look at them so we can speed up the game a little quicker. We can all have cards.
Did we explain what the?
I explained what the dials are.
take a
What we're
couple.
going to be doing.
And then,
So the reason it's an adult party game, but it is completely private. Hence privacy is we're going to be reading a question off. Let's say, do you like the color blue? So we're going to put yes or no.
Yeah, anonymously.
And we're going to anonymously put in this box. One of us, and then after we all put ours in the box, we're going to figure out how many people said yes. We're gonna,
right?
yes, we think that said yes, not no, yes. So you'll lock that in once everyone's dials are face down. We'll count up the yeses in the
I
box.
guess you only really need one.
If you got the yeses right, you're going to get 2 points. If you're one
Right?
off
No, 'cause
from
then
the
you know
yeses, you're going to
what-
get 1 point.
You know,
Oh, true.
Again, we're keeping this clean. So, guys, when you're looking through your cards and sifting which question you want to read, make sure it's clean.
yeah. Well,
Like
we're good.
We-
Like we had one earlier.
Yeah.
I'll just say it. We had one earlier. It says, before you read this question, did the person to your right? Do you ever think the person to your right pictured you naked?
Yeah.
That's acceptable.
Yeah.
But there's other
Yeah.
ones I cannot say that are not acceptable
Let's see.
For Facebook.
for our audience.
Yeah.
For the
for our
audience.
audience.
Oh, we
Yeah,
got some
for the
comments
viewing
though.
At some point, we got to start playing.
Yeah, William.
these,
William's here.
these
William's
games
watching right
after
now.
dark, and
William
just,
stopped
like,
by our event tonight.
open
He has
up.
his game
Yeah.
out, so he'll probably come out again. It's just the rain kind of kept everybody away.
Yeah,
So
Death of Liberty's his game. It looks pretty cool.
and Craig's still on. So all right, let's. I'll go first, so Tim can kind of see what happens. I'm going to draw a
Okay.
card. Let's see.
Don't answer.
Don't speak out
Previously,
loud.
I was
here we
very.
go. This one's
Yeah.
clean. This is a very good example one.
Okay.
So,
Lame.
do you think lawyers who defend murderers are wrong? So, and then you're gonna pick a yes or no. Don't let anyone see.
1, 2, 5. Okay.
And make sure we have 5.
Almost opened the box.
Oh,
You vote.
so
I voted.
why don't we
You
not
voted?
go and choose a question for next one, Tim?
All right.
All right, is everybody in?
No, and now we're gonna vote.
Choose
So
your
vote.
dial.
We're-
how
do you
many
think said
people
yes?
How many-
said yes?
Yeah. How
Then
many
there's
people
up to
said,
5.
Right.
How many people said yes?
And we got our little like dial-matic
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
here, which is pretty cool.
Okay.
I said 3.
Are we all
saying-
good?
Oh, we starting
I
with the
said
dial?
3. I think it
All
would be
right, I got
better if
3.
we like announced.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I said
All right.
3 as well.
I'll count them up since I answered
I
the
said
question.
4.
All right, so we got
as
one
well.
yes, no, 1 yes,
Whoa.
1 yes. Anyone have 1
Wow,
or
we're-
2?
we're like-
Anyone have 2?
No.
So
I don't know
0
what to think
points.
about that.
Wait, what was the question again?
Like lawful neutral. There.
Right? There you go.
All right,
Very
do you
D&D.
think lawyers who defend murderers are doing wrong?
Yeah.
Like they're protecting criminals?
Innocent until proven guilty, technically.
Yeah. So all right, Tim, let's no
Right.
Wait,
points
that's what
scored.
the majority of us thought.
Lawful
right?
neutral. Yeah.
So, yeah. So we're still all at 0.
Yeah.
Still all at 0.
I don't think we're gonna make it to 15,
Love
but
it.
or
Yeah.
or
21,
even
21.
Yeah.
21.
It'll pick up.
If
It'll
we get
pick
to
up.
10, we'll see.
Yeah. First, that'd be a good one.
All right.
Okay, so my question is, would you eat raw cow tongue for $1,000?
Oh.
Would you eat raw cow
Raw
tongue
cow
for
tongue.
$1,000?
Matt's done it. So.
Sorry.
All right, lock in your yeses. Count them.
I'm going with 4.
I say 4.
4.
4.
4.
I said 5.
Okay.
And
So 4s and 5. Let's see.
how many
what happens.
yeses are there?
How many yeses?
We're all up pretty, that's a lot of yeses I see so far.
2, 3, 4, 5
All
yeses!
right, so
Okay.
Tim's blue. He's going to
All
get
right.
2. Everyone else gets 1.
I know you guys so well.
All right, Frankie.
mean-
Choose or whoever's
Oh.
got a card ready, go.
Choose card. Choose. I got.
I
it.
got 1.
Oh, okay.
I got 1 here.
Just get yours ready for the next one.
Here we go. This is a fun one. We're gonna put everybody on the spot with this one. Do you-
$1,000 is totally worth it, by the way.
Do you still have feelings for an ex?
Wait, hold on. You want me to tell you who's live right now?
All four of us
Look,
say no.
look. As long as not all of us say yes, we're fine. Right?
Hold on. Oh,
You know what?
Your wife just says, "Oh boy."
No, come on. That was a good one, right? That was a good one.
that is a really good one.
So, Craig
Ready
said,
to-
"Give me
you
some
guys
ranch. Give me some ranch. It's
Yeah.
on." That's what Craig said.
Yeah, give us some ranch.
Jesus.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's your.
Oh, that's fine.
I'm locked in. Did you lock in?
I'm locked
Yes,
in.
I'm locked
I'm locked in.
in.
All right.
I got one.
I put
0.
two. I put two.
I got one.
I'm put 2.
Wait,
Yeah.
wait. What was the question? I think I can't answer.
How
Have
many
you
of
ever
us?
thought about your ex?
It's too late
No,
now.
not thought about.
No.
Feelings
Do you
for
still
it,
have
right?
feelings for an X, not the X,
Oh.
but an X. So
Oh.
any, yeah.
Feelings.
Yeah.
That's yeah.
Two.
Two.
0.
0 and 1. All right, here we
Look at
go.
that.
What happens if you have a feeling?
Ah, there's 0. There's 0.
Zero.
Oh,
It's all right, I scored.
you know what?
You did score. What are you?
I got one for yellow. What'd you get?
You're yellow.
Tim got 2.
I feel
Damn.
like there's at least one liar. That's what I think.
What do you got, Frankie? Matt Chavez, dear friend Matt Chavez says this just got interesting.
It's got it. Yeah. No, these.
Could we have really
these are
answered?
good.
Did you answer honestly?
Dude,
Yeah.
I mean, you don't want to.
those are all inappropriate.
Matt, you got one?
I don't know if my wife was watching.
Do you, no, you got a question. No, you got a question.
Was that the question?
No, you got a question.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead. Frankie will get the next one. I thought you had a question.
These are funny.
I thought I did too, but
Alright.
Oh my
do
God,
you have a
these are
superpower in bed? Do you
What?
have a superpower in bed?
Oh, like it's a name
Superpower.
superpower?
No.
What?
Do you have like a tech?
No,
your
it's
own
not like
technique?
anime where you say your superpower out loud, John.
Oh, okay. So what is it?
That's not.
Let me see
I don't
what
think
I'm
that's what
doing.
it means. Yeah.
It's so hard to answer that question.
That's such a weird question.
Yes.
I like
Wait,
it.
what? Oh shit.
Okay.
You're. How do you do that so fast? I don't even see you.
All right, that's a good one. That's a good
S's in
one.
my nose.
I got a good one for the next one.
All right.
Something
I'm
we go-
voting. I feel like there's a bunch of egos at this table. I'm going for. I'm going for 3.
Well, wait, I
Well,
gotta fix
yeah.
I'm going for 3.
Okay, I'm locked in. Is everyone voted?
Yeah.
I'm just waiting for
You
the.
know what?
I got one. I put
will
one.
say the only thing I like
I said
as far
4.
as I said 4 too.
So
too,
four?
because we're all
One.
egotistical.
Oh,
Yes.
3. I went with 3. Wow,
Count them.
really?
Count them.
Count them out.
I'm pretty
Let's
sure.
see. How many
I'll put
yeses?
5. But
I-
Aaron
I have an ego. I put it.
I have 1 yes, 2,
You get a question. Right?
3 yeses, and 2 no's.
All right,
Yeah.
I got nothing.
I got
Alright.
one.
all get one.
I got one.
Blue got one.
So I got 2. Blue got 1.
I got-
Purple
I got 1.
Purple got 1.
Gray got
And
one.
Gray got 1.
I got nothing.
Okay. I got you.
Frankie, you got one?
Yeah.
Yeah. I got one. Okay. Have you ever had an out of body experience?
Frankie, you're doing really good
All right.
compared to our playtest earlier. You're not giving your answers out.
I know.
I know.
Yeah, I'm so proud
I
of
was.
you.
I was testing you guys.
I'm gonna say. Ooh.
All right, everybody. I'm
That's a
gonna
good
say
one. That was a
3.
good one.
Yeah, that's a good one. I'm gonna say 2.
I'm gonna say 3.
I'm going to say 3.
I said 2.
Okay.
All
Count them
right,
up, Frankie.
count
Ugh.
They all landed upside down.
Matt
Go figure.
Chavez says we
One.
need to play this after dark.
3.
Is this?
4. Wow,
4.
4. Dang, guys.
Wow. I didn't get
I've
that.
had a
There's just
2
some that are
gnarly
really
ones.
bad.
Me and
All
John got
wrestling's
1.
pretty-
So gray
I
and
got
yellow
one, too.
got 1.
You got 3?
I
And
got, well, yeah.
Yeah. we all
Tim's
got
taking the lead. Commanding.
All right, I got
lead.
one. Ready?
I give
All
up
right.
Tim.
So anybody watching, you can see this game plays pretty fast. So
Yeah,
easy-
I
easy to
really.
pick up.
And with alcohol, it's 10 times better.
All right, here we go. Would you ever date someone that had a tattoo of an energy drink logo?
Date?
Date anybody
Date?
with it.
Are they from Corona or Rivers?
What is their area code?
I feel like the Venn diagram of those two.
909-1951.
What if it was just a really bad night and they woke up?
We all good?
Well, I think
All right,
date
lock
is
your
like,
lock your yeses in.
All right.
Uh-oh.
date.
Don't forget to lock your yeses. I put 4.
I put 3.
I put 2.
I put 2.
Oh man, that's a tough
Come on,
one.
Frankie.
Pick
Come on,
one.
Frankie.
I'm going 2. 2 yeses in that bunch.
I
At
think
least.
your wife said that's something that happens in 909.
Man, we're just
All right, 2
trashing
yeses,
on
3 yeses, 4 yeses.
Oh my
What?
gosh.
1 no.
Me? Thank you. You guys are a bunch of dirtbags.
Oh,
In
Megan,
my
Oh yeah, Jeremy,
day-
that's so much class.
I got 2. Yellow's got 2.
So
Blue no. I got
Yellow
2. What'd you get?
I got one.
We
got
all-
one.
Nothing.
I know, I got nothing.
Gray got 1.
Yeah. Who's got a question ready?
All right, I have one ready.
All right.
Yeah, man.
That was
All right,
terrible.
So my question,
So I just have higher standards.
Do you?
I just don't judge people.
Damn.
Okay, I have a question. Have you done the walk of shame? Quote unquote.
This is
Walk
like
of
the
shame.
perfect
All right.
borderline acceptable question.
No, I had
I love
one.
it.
I still want to ask it.
Whoa.
If you need clarification, you can have me and Jeremy read it first.
It was.
I mean, that's pretty
Yeah, someone
straightforward.
needs clarification of the
Did you do a walk of shame?
No, I said if Frankie says I have one, but I was like, if you need clarification, just have me and Jeremy read it.
Oh,
was,
for a
it was-
question.
it was- yeah. it
Yeah,
was-
because USAopoly is planning to share this, so we can't curse,
All right.
and we have to.
I'm
watch
saying-
it.
It's your game.
I know, but
I'm saying 4.
I went with
I'm
5.
going with 5,
Going
4 as
with
well.
I put 2.
I put 4. I'm staying 4.
Four.
Staying 4.
All right. Here we go.
Bunch of sluts.
We got 4.
Tim, what'd you get?
Nothing.
Nothing.
All right.
Yellow got 2, baby.
I got 2.
Blue got nothing.
You got
Guys
one.
got 1.
I just realized all our
Yeah.
viewers,
It's a game.
everyone's watching
Yeah.
right now. They're totally judging us, and I love it.
Yeah. I think.
Oh, yeah.
Anyone got a question ready?
So
I'm judging.
you just took the lead with that, John.
Heck
You
yeah.
did.
Yeah.
Walk of shame, baby.
Yeah.
Anyone got a
I got
question?
one. Would you play strip poker with a group of your parents' friends? Would you play strip poker with a group of your
God.
parents' friends?
Yeah, no. Wait, what? No.
Would you
Yeah.
play strip poker with a group of your parents' friends? How many beers am I in?
It doesn't say.
It don't matter. It shouldn't matter.
I mean, what?
Matt Chavez says go Tim and Frankie.
So I think I'm going 0.
That's right. It's the opposite of the opposite.
I put 0.
I put 1. I put 1 just
I'm
in
with
case.
0.
All right. Who wants to
Frankie.
reveal?
Who asked the question?
Oh wait. What
I
was,
did.
it was how
Yeah.
many yeses? I think
Yeah.
I got that opposite actually. Wait.
Yeah, so they can do
Yeah,
the
hand it
opposite
over to
of
Matt.
that.
Let him start counting.
What was the question again?
Here, count.
Would you
Would
strip
How many
poker with your
strip
friends,
poker with
your
your
parents'
parents'
friends?
0.
I put 1.
No. With the
We
parents-
have 0.
All right.
Yeah.
So
We
I
don't have
get 1
any,
still. I still get 1.
We don't have any dirty
get
boys.
2.
Everyone else gets 2,
so
Not
right?
Yellow
that
gets
dirty.
1.
Jesus.
Blue gets 2.
Gray gets
2.
2.
2.
Hey,
Okay.
we're starting to move. We can keep playing.
All right.
Oh, that's a bad one.
All right. I got 1.
I need to proofread a lot of
I got
these.
1. Are you guys ready? Would you choose to live in a homeless shelter rather than share a twin bed with someone at this table?
Wait,
Would you
what?
live in a homeless shelter rather than share a twin bed with someone in this room? Oh. What do you think?
Everyone in?
That's cool.
These are bad.
That was a really
They're
upsetting
Tough
question.
one, huh? Yeah, I know.
I'm
It's-
offended.
It's a little weird.
Some of these get real personal. There's only 5 of us. If there was 10 of us, I might read it.
I've said 1.
Said
1.
0.
1.
0.
Oh, I said 1.
I'm gonna go with 1 just because of odds.
Right? Yeah. Here we go. All no.
Boom! 2 points.
All right. So purple. That's all right.
They were all no?
You're now just
We're all
tied
super polite.
for last.
Oh, I got a good one.
Jesus.
Go ahead.
Have you ever injured a partner during sex?
You know, I didn't think that was going to be an okay one to read.
No, that one's fine. Vote? Is that
Yeah.
Have you ever
That's
injured
fine.
a partner during sex?
He's like, oh, should we vote on whether or not we're going to say it? Dude, it's out of the bag. We're good.
I feel like as this game continues, we're just like, screw
I
it.
know. The bar's
Oh.
going to
No, there's some that are like involve homeless people and pleasuring. That is not okay
Yeah,
on
it
the
went
street.
from,
Yeah.
Obama to Trump in like 2 seconds.
This one, this one
boy.
is with your partner because
All right.
it's love. I'm
avoiding
sorry. Have you ever injured a partner during love?
All right. So
Is everyone
you don't
in?
injure someone during love.
Is anyone? Is every?
I love you. Are you okay? Are you hurt?
Is everybody in? Is everybody in?
Yeah.
Okay, I got 3.
I did 4.
I
4.
put 2.
I said 5.
All right.
Are we talking about emotionally injured? Or?
Look, that's what I mean.
Is that what
It
we're talking
said
about?
Is it this one says
I would put
ow?
more.
Oh!
2 points for Gray.
All right.
Yellow got 1.
2
I got
for
0.
gray.
Blue got none.
2
I
for
got
purple.
1.
2 for purple.
Yellow got 1.
2 for purple.
wanna-
Yellow got
I
1.
wanna see this through to the
Blue,
end.
nothing.
I know. I think we're ready
We're
to play.
tied.
We just got to keep going. Who's got a card? Let's go.
Man,
This is good.
I got 1. I got
Matt
another one.
Chavez is
Ew,
cracking up.
why?
Have
Frankie-
you,
Really?
Frankie's a cuddler.
have you ever tagged
Dude, not
anything?
cool. Why?
Have you ever tagged anything?
Like sprayed or like
Tagged.
or
I don't
peed
know.
on a wall.
What am I on?
I
10?
feel like both of those would apply.
Okay.
You're marking your territory. That's what it's about, right?
Are we dogs?
I mean, we're animals.
True. Everyone in? That's what you said.
You know what I'm excited about that We're Doomed? We're going to take that timer and we're going to put it up here for our party game playthrough so we know exactly how long it takes.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's gonna get a lot.
Peter,
of,
it's going to get a lot of use.
a lot of reuse.
Half an hour.
Everybody vote.
Yep, I'll go 5.
I'm going with 5 as well.
3.
3.
I didn't even,
We have-
I
You
didn't,
got a
I didn't
question
even
ready?
ask that.
You got a question ready?
You didn't answer?
No, I didn't even answer.
You didn't answer?
No, what was
Have you ever tagged?
Just pass me
anything?
on that one.
Have you
Have
ever
you tagged or
anything?
anything?
Like
No, you're gonna-
vandalize?
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
No.
Just throw it in there.
No?
My bad. No.
All right.
Okay, it's okay. It's not going to mess anything up.
Well, I guessed 5.
Well,
So it kind of does. And
I
there's
just-
2 no's, so there's 3 yeses.
Boom.
so
All right.
Tim
2
got
points.
2 points. I
Yeah,
got 0.
Matt got 2 points.
I
Frankie
got
got 2.
Frankie got
2.
2.
Matt, what'd you get?
2.
What'd you get? None.
And Matt got
none.
2.
I didn't get it. Yeah, I got it.
Okay.
Alright, I have a question.
Okay.
If the technology existed, would you want to be cryogenically frozen?
Yeah, I want to be with Walt Disney.
And Elvis.
I think that's a
Okay, I'm locked
You want
in.
it?
Everyone got
5.
their tokens in.
5.
I went 4.
I put 5.
Who? Why? Why would you want to?
3. I voted 3.
If the
What
technology
was that
existed,
movie with like Sylvester
I'm gonna do
Stallone?
4.
4. Demolition Man.
Yeah. It was
Yeah.
a great movie.
Dude, they just
That was a
they
good
just
one.
had
Yeah, question
the
ready.
20th anniversary at Frida
Uh-huh.
a couple weeks ago, and I
Really?
went. It was amazing. They gave away free Taco Bell. It's like it was magical. We have 4 yeses.
Yeah.
Boom!
Tim got
Dang.
1.
I got 1.
Blue got 1.
I got 2.
Yellow got 2.
Purple
I got
got
one.
2.
Gray
Yellow
got
got
one.
2. Gray got 1. Man, I am sucking on this game.
I have 1.
I'm underestimating it. Anybody got another question?
Do you
Find a
still
good
talk to the first person you had sex with?
Okay.
Wait, what?
Oh.
Do you still talk to the first person you had sex with? I'm gonna go with. Everyone in?
I don't know what that means.
Do you still talk? Do you communicate with the person that you lost your cherry to?
No, I was talking about this question
Oh.
on this card.
I'm going with 2.
Oh, yeah, I do. Don't ask
Okay.
it. Don't
I'm
ask
going with
that.
2. I'm going with 2 as well.
2 people.
I got 3.
I'm
I
going
did,
with
I
3.
did, I did
I'm going
1.
with 3.
I did
I
1.
went 3.
1.
1.
Just
1.
I'm with 2.
All right. Everybody voted, yeah?
Yeah, we're good.
All right, Matt Chavez is still laughing. He says P counts for tagging.
We got 2. 2
Oh,
yeses.
2-1. Okay, 2
So
yeses.
okay.
Gray
I
for
get
2.
1 point.
Yep.
Tim gets 1. John gets 1.
Purple gets
Frankie
1.
gets 1.
I got one. I got
Orange
the next
gets
one.
2.
All right. Who's in the lead?
Gray and purple. Matt and Frankie.
Matt and Frankie.
2
Yeah.
chefs, because we know everybody.
That's right. That's right. I got the next one. All right. If after a year of dating, your partner told you they had killed someone, would you keep dating them?
What, is it like a bad person?
So wait, killing people
You don't
is
get
bad?
context. You
I
don't
think
get context.
what he's saying is if it was like accidental
Are they like
or
super hot?
You don't get context.
You know what? Yes, they are. They are.
They've killed
hot.
Do
somebody.
they get rape? If you're
Everybody
a
vote?
psycho, you'll say yes,
Yep.
but it's, I
Okay.
put 1.
We're good.
I put 4.
I'm going with 4.
I got 4 too.
I like the last time
What
there
was
was
that?
like some sort of judgment that went on. I was
stay
way off. I'm learning my lesson.
I wish I had changed my answer because everyone said
Wow.
Yeah!
Oh,
Great.
interesting.
So I
Tim's got
one.
one.
I got 1
Tim's
point.
got one.
Yellow's got 2.
who said no then?
There's some judgy people in this bunch.
Who put no?
I got one.
I mean, you're not supposed to.
I don't
you're
know.
not-
Are
we supposed to
not
reveal?
say- No, you're not. That's the whole point.
But
Yeah.
I won.
All right, everybody good? I got a
Wait,
question.
I go with one. I go. Wait, we didn't move yet.
I
All right.
moved.
Did you get one?
What'd you do?
No, I didn't.
You get
Okay.
one.
I
Frankie
got one. I got one. I
Frankie's
got
in
one.
the lead.
Everyone
All right.
gave me a-
Here we go.
All right.
Here we go. Two.
If your partner cheated on you, would you forgive them? Now we can say, wives, you better be watching.
Slow jump.
Wow. So aggressive.
This is
So confrontational.
By the way, this is for yeses. So
yeses. I'm
This
voting
is not-
3.
Oh, wait.
I'm voting 3.
What was the question
4.
again? Would you forgive them?
Yeah.
If they cheat on you, would you forgive them?
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I'm voting 3.
4.
I got 2.
I got 4.
2.
I put 2.
Wow. Judge. Who didn't vote?
I voted.
I voted.
Someone didn't vote.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Oh wait, hold on. There was one hidden.
Oh.
3. 3 yeses.
I got a point.
I got
I
a
got a
point.
Oh, I finally
Tim
get
gets a
2
point. John
points.
gets a point. Frankie gets a point.
Matt gets a point.
Everybody. Oh, great. Now I'm in the lead, tied
All right.
for last.
Who's got a question?
Oh, so
We're almost there.
I have a question. So, would you switch bodies with a person in this room? Would you
Hold on,
switch
let's see what
bodies
we got here.
with a person in this room?
Just any.
Would you switch
I mean, it's
bodies?
obvious to me.
I'm gonna say.
Oh, it's so hard.
I'm gonna go with 3.
I'm going with
As
2.
well.
I went 4.
Would you switch bodies with someone in this room?
Yeah.
For 1.
You're way off.
I probably am. My yellow's gonna go to the back.
Yeah. It's just kind of dawning on me. If you were playing this,
Oh!
Yeses.
Oh yeah.
I got it right on.
yeses.
So
Good job,
no for
Frankie.
Tim.
Woo!
1 for
Get
John.
on the leaderboard tonight.
1 for John.
I get 1.
1 for Matt.
And 1 for Matt.
So
Oh,
Frankie
no
is
for Tim.
2 away
Sorry, Annie.
from winning. John
Yeah.
is
I want this one.
4
I want
away.
it. I want this one bad.
At least I'm not
Matt
in
and
last
Jeremy
place.
are 5, and Tim is 6. And who's got a question?
I
This
got
could
a
end it.
question. Have you ever had sex in a hot tub or pool? Have you ever had sex in a hot tub or pool?
No trolls.
A hot tub is a sparkling, bubbling water of warm
Sparkling.
And a pool is
Bubbly.
no,
water.
Are we defining a hot tub?
3.
I put 2.
I'm going with 3.
I went 4.
Yeah, I did
That's a
4.
lot.
I did 4 too.
Let's find out.
If this is 4, it's over.
I know. It's 4.
Oh my god! Good job, Frankie.
Anyway, please move
Yes!
purple.
Boom! Boom!
I came in second.
Yes!
No.
Oh, you know what? I'm really happy I
Yeah,
won.
I came out last.
We tied for
3
3rd.
tied, and
And then Tim didn't get he didn't get any that time.
All right.
Look at even space.
This
Look at that.
time is entirely yours.
Yeah.
There's some weight to this. Do I have to say anything?
Yeah,
Set.
this is yours.
Oh,
dense
I just
plastic.
want
You
to
can talk about your podcast. You can talk about your wife that's on right now. Whatever you want.
Gee, wow. Thanks for watching, wife. And yeah, this is a super fun game. I love this game. This needs to be in everybody's like pantry or wherever they
game.
put their games
Yeah.
because it's easy, it's fun.
I
It's,
bet with,
it's different than just your typical kind of Cards Against Humanity mechanic where it's just voting. It's just simple, yes or no. I dig that. Totally enjoyed this experience.
And there was
And
we didn't
I
go
enjoy
over-
winning too.
There was a lot of questions we couldn't ask.
Yeah, yeah,
I feel like we went to the edge. We were
We get
respectful
close.
of,
Yeah.
of
But there were
that
some
line.
that we
Yeah.
could not ask.
Yeah.
yeah, for
I
sure.
think you kind of learn about your friends too.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is, I
So,
don't know who
It is like
answered
a.
those.
It is like
Though,
a.
if you have 10 people, like it's a
kinda
lot harder
hard,
to
yeah.
tell like who's voting how. You know, if
Yeah.
if you're passing the box around or whatever. With 5 people, you're kind of like, well,
Yeah.
I know how I voted, which means, you know, like it's a lot easier to
Yeah,
narrow
yeah.
down.
Yeah, so I definitely give this a game.
Well done.
thumbs
Well
up.
done,
Well
Frankie.
done.
Yeah, that's really
As far as
Uh,
party games is concerned, this is like on the top of my list.
This might
Yeah.
have to be in the rotation. Like,
Yeah.
This would be on
we
my
got these
rotation.
on rotation.
Blank Slate's a really good one.
We still
Yeah.
like our red flags.
I think
even though
I
it's
put that
Flags
awkward.
are awesome.
We love
Pantone.
Pitchstorm too.
Yeah, we got Pitchstorm. We haven't played that in a while. They'll be coming up soon, probably
Yes,
for us.
Pitchstorm's a good one too.
I'm happy that of all the games, I won this one.
So a big thank
Yeah.
you to for this game, USAopoly and Ross Thompson and he's been a previous winner on this show.
Yeah.
with
Yeah.
Blank Slate.
Blank Slate,
Thank
yeah.
you for supporting us, sending us games, and we really love this game. We'll make sure this is in rotation. Again, thank you to Peter from Breaking Games
Like
for
Dice
Rise
Run.
of
Dice Run is
Tribes.
the same one.
Love that game too. Can't wait to play it some more and get some more in-depth strategy. Anyway, we can go around to Matt's behind the camera.
Matt's behind the camera. Thank you, Matt.
Matt from the OC Geekly, and who else we got here?
Doing part-time producer over there. I'm Jeremy with D20 Adventure Realms. You can check us out on Facebook and Instagram, and we have 2 monthly events at the Anaheim Brewery. And Dungeon Sunday on Super Bowl Sunday is going to be here at Stefanos. So
Yeah.
we're going to have a whole bunch of Dungeon Masters, Game Masters here, bunch of tables running. The game will be on the television if you really have to get your fix and find out who wins something that won't matter next year.
In my head, like when I'm envisioning Dungeon Sunday, we get to play Dungeons and Dragons and watch the Super Bowl.
Those are teams.
For anybody that's sort of like on the on the cusp there between like
Yeah.
nerd and just still wanting
I
to
mean,
do the fun, like
Really,
whatever.
People are watching.
That's awesome.
People are watching the Super Bowl with fantasy football as well, which is
Right.
basically just
No, it's
D&D.
football squares.
And I
It's
gotta-
football squares.
Oh,
And
okay.
I think very
all right.
few
It's
people-
basically just D&D for jocks.
I have my squares.
right?
Right. So
So you should come down.
yeah, that's gonna be a good time.
Yeah.
I'm stoked.
Yeah.
And then with that though, you also gonna maybe play Kids on Bikes, right?
Yeah, so I'm gonna bring depending on what people are interested in. I'm gonna have D&D. I'm gonna have kids on bikes. I think we're gonna have Ray and Jason Serrato helping us out as well, running tables. I am going to be bringing Warhammer 4th Edition fantasy role player as well. I don't know if I'm going to be able to, I'm still getting used to it. The rules are slightly different, and I played like twice in my entire life, and I think it was 2nd edition, so I know the rules are kind of similar to that. We'll see. We got a few options out there anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds awesome because I'm a big
Yeah.
40K guy, or at least just like the tactical game version. So getting into the role playing element of it sounds like a ton of fun.
And it exists, it all takes place in the same world, so.
Coming up to on deck, like shortly after these, within a reasonable time, is City of Mist,
Yes.
which I'm super stoked for.
Yeah.
And yeah, so.
So who are you?
Oh, who am I?
Well, did you?
I'm
where
the
can they
winner,
find-
that's who I
Did you go
am.
over where they can find D20 Adventure?
Facebook and Instagram, D20 Adventure Roll.
Perfect.
I am
Pretty easy.
Frankie with One Up to Nerd. You can find us on Facebook. You can find us on Instagram. You can find us on YouTube. We're going to be putting out some new fun sort of content, really, more like highlighting games, and not so much reviewing them, but just sort of like this game is awesome, showcasing why it's awesome, getting people excited, and or or telling people why people should maybe
Yep.
be interested
Yep.
in a specific game. So,
Yeah.
And current champ.
and the podcast, One Up to Nerd podcast. Boom.
And current champ.
I guess I am.
And did you say where you can find us, friend? Yeah, you said that.
I did.
Go ahead.
I'm Tim from TableTop Takeovers, and you can find us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Thank you for watching, commenting, and sharing this video.
And I'm John with the Chief Gaming Officer with Tabletop Takeovers. Tim already did our plugs. Thank you for Stefanos for hosting us tonight. Please grab some friends, grab your games, and have some fun. Have a good night.
Thanks.
Thanks, guys.
That was so much fun! We're still recording! Still recording! Still recording!